Geek Peak logo. Oh yeah. Geek Peak.
Hey runners, Steve Tooley with the Faithful Runner, and today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video. I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about some fun projects I got coming up for this channel and a new channel and some running related projects that I'm working on. So a little bit different channel, no tips or reviews or anything like that, just talking a little bit about the channel and some future projects. So, and I mean, after all, that's why I make videos, because I really like to talk, and the camera's the only thing that'll listen to me.
No one loves me. So, no one wants to listen to me.
So the first thing I want to talk about is my micro documentary, Live, Love, Run. I'm still working on that. I've got a few people on board for being interviewed, some local runners from around the area to be interviewed. I'm still working on trying to get a few more people to be interviewed for that documentary. It's going to be about, and I've mentioned this before, it's going to be about a 40-minute documentary, micro documentary on running. Basically, it's gonna kind of let people know that anybody can be a runner. I've had a lot of people say to me that that's something they couldn't do. They couldn't run. Well, and anybody can be a runner, and if you want to, you can do it. So that's kind of the purpose of the documentary. Aside from it just being a fun project for me to work on something, I'm really getting into the whole cinematography, videography type of thing. Using the quadcopter to get some kind of epic shots and things like that, and I'll be using that at big races to get some aerial footage of some of the big races and all the people that are running at those big races. The documentary I was hoping to be done by the end of summer, but I might push that back a little bit just so I can get extra footage of bigger races that I go to. I've got Oklahoma that I'm going to, Oklahoma City in April, and then in October I've got the Kentucky half marathon that I'm going to run. I'd like to get some video footage of that. So the documentary might be pushed back to the end of the year, before Christmas of this year, to have it completely finished. So just so I can gather enough footage to put together about a 40-minute documentary with the interviews and things like that. I think it's going to be interesting simply because we're interviewing so many different people at so many different fitness levels, and some people who have been running for quite a long time, some people who have really achieved a lot in their running journey. So I think it's going to be an interesting documentary for just anybody, really. Well, runners and potential runners alike. So that's going to be a fun project that I'm working on. Another project that I'm working on is a running related podcast. I've got a lot of upgrades coming to my little studio, my little recording studio here. I've got some sound equipment coming in, some different things for my quadcopter. Like I've got a new gimbal that I'm hooking up to the quadcopter for steadier footage, and then a lot of sound equipment coming in to do a podcast. It's just going to be like the podcast is going to just a running related podcast, basically kind of hot topics and things that are happening in the running world. Just a project that I want to try. That podcast will be available like not iTunes, but anywhere that you can find podcasts. I'm gonna post that to just about anywhere you can find podcasts, and then I'm gonna actually have that on YouTube as well, on the running channel, where you can just listen to the podcast through YouTube. So that's gonna be a fun project as well, and I'm gonna try to bring people in on the podcast to talk, with guest speakers and things like that. I mean, that's hopefully to get that going soon. I've got a soundboard and mics and things coming in to my little studio here to work on that. So the podcast is going to be fun too, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So a couple other things. My training is starting in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I got injured Thursday night of this week. I was out with a friend running, and it was dark out, and we was almost done with our run, and I hit a chunk of ice or something, and I rolled my ankle really bad. Now I went to the doctor, and there's no breaks, so thank God for that, because I thought it was broken, and that's how bad the pain was, and that's how swollen it was. But no breaks. It's actually feeling better. This was Thursday night, and today, Saturday, it's feeling pretty good. I'm walking on it lightly, still using crutches every once in a while, but it's healing up fast. So I'm definitely going to be ready to start training to be ready for Oklahoma City. No problems there. So yeah, thank God for that, because I was freaking out. And a new channel. I've got a new channel coming up. It has nothing to do with running. It has something to do with some of my other interests. It's the name of the channel is called Geek Peak, and I'm not going to say too much, because I'm going to be doing a video for that channel, on that channel, kind of explaining what it's going to be about. But it's basically geek related stuff. I will post the video to that channel, explaining that channel on Facebook and stuff, so you know, the few people who watch this will see it. And that's about it. That's what's going on with the Faithful Runner channel. Looking forward to the spring, to really get into my training, to really get into the half marathon, full marathon training, and it's going to be a good year for running. I just feel that. I feel it's going to be a good year for running for a lot of people. I feel good. My nutrition, I've been really watching that and paying attention to that, and I feel fantastic. And my training runs have been going great. Energy-wise, I've been feeling really good. So it's starting out great. Now, when I get into a lot of training and start wearing my body down a little bit, which I'm gonna try to work on some cross training and things like that to keep me built up. But I just feel it's going to be a great year for running, and I hope it's a great year for you guys running. And if you're just getting out there and just getting started with your running journey, just stick with it. No matter what tries to get in your way. You know, like I just had an injury, rolling my ankle like that. Now that does freak me out, because you just never know. You know, if it was broken, I would have been down for months. So, and it's not. But I would have dealt with that somehow. I mean, I would have figured it out. I probably would have missed the Oklahoma City race if it was broken, but which would have been terrible. But it's not. So, and you know, if your body starts wearing down, or if you start feeling tired, if you're a brand new runner, you can work around that stuff and just stick with it. Don't give up, because it gets better. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you, watching the videos and making comments and things like that. And if you know anybody else that would be interested in this channel, just send it to them, and make sure, just subscribe and thumbs up the videos and like them and share them, and do what you can to help me grow this channel. That would be awesome. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.